Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. On this tutorial I want to show you how I decorated a gorgeous cake for a lady. So watch, learn, ask your questions in the comment section. As you all know, I will always respond to it. Thank you so much. Today's hug is for Adebimpe Anuoluwa. She's watching us from Ibadan. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments and your shares. I sincerely appreciate you. To everyone subscriber here on this channel, you are the real MVP. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. Please do not mind the lot of cornstarch on my cake. Alright, so I promised on my last video to show you how you can achieve your shiny fondant cake without a steamer for beginners who do not have the resources to buy a steamer. So you just use vegetable oil. That is why I filmed this part to show you your fondant will not be sticky, your cake will still be as dry as it is when you use normal steamer. So just put a little oil and then use a clean brush, or you can even use a foam and apply it on the cake. That is it. You will have your perfect shiny looking cake without a steamer. Right. So I want to add beads on this cake. That is why I'm making this messy paste. It's just put little water on your fondant and use your palette knife to mix it thoroughly. It will give you a sticky paste. Right, so it is a sticky paste I used to attach these beads. The beads are not edible, they are just for decoration, and I told the client to remove it, discard it, and then enjoy her cake. So the messy paste is very important, right? It will just help everything stick together. Right, so making your messy paste is just water and your fondant, little water like I did in the video. Please, the water shouldn't be too much. If you want to stick anything on your fondant cake, that's how I do it. You know, I think someone asked on one of my videos, so that's why I showed you how I usually do it. Right, on a scale of 1 to 10, please rate this cake. Do you like it? Is it gorgeous? The color is peach, by the way. It is peach. I added peach. I think I posted a short and how to mix your fondant. So it's still that same messy paste I'm using to attach this pearl on the cake. Right, I had to put it in what's it called, a piping bag, you know. So apply it on the cake and then start sticking all these stretches and the pearl on the cake. So this cake is not, the client did not send a particular cake he wanted me to do for the girlfriend. I just used my discretion. I had no idea what I was doing. All I knew was that it's just a freehand design. Let me just try and see. If it didn't work, I will move it. If you check on the table, there is a bowl on the table, but eventually I ended up not using it because I felt it wasn't good enough. So I just thought of something else. I created it and it came out nice. Right, so cake decoration sometimes, or cake decorating sometimes, you can be versatile. You know, try new techniques, try new stuff, especially if the client did not give you a particular design to work with. So that was exactly what I did with this cake. I had no clue what I was doing at this point. I was just working. So at the point I said, if it doesn't turn out well, I will just remove everything and start all over. But I am glad that it eventually turned out very beautiful. That bowl is so beautiful, you know. Because it did not work out for this cake, I ended up not showing you the part where I made it. Alright, I eventually used something else, so the bow I did not use it anymore. That's why I did not show you, but it was really beautiful. Like I said, I did not use the bow, so I just tried something else, just like what I'm doing right here. I'm so sorry the camera did not capture that part, my hand properly, but I believe if you watch closely you will see what I'm doing. I just folded fondant just like that, and I started arranging it on the cake just like that. See, you fold it as if you are making a bow just like that, but I added CMC to the fondant to make it hard. You see, it's actually very easy. So I just folded the fondant and I started attaching it to the cake just like that. Like I told you, this was a freehand design. I was just trying it. I said if it didn't come out well, I would just remove everything and start all over, but eventually it turned out beautiful, so I left it. When I posted it on Facebook, a lot of people liked it. So what do you think? Do you think it's fine? Do you like it? Would you like to try it for someone special or for a client? Please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. So when I was done arranging it, I had to remove everything and then start sticking it with water just like that so that it will stay on the cake. Oops, that was a power outage. This is Nigeria. This is one of the major challenges we are facing. Electricity problem. But after a while they brought it back, so I just continued working. I didn't want to stop and all that. So after a while they restored the power supply. Always remove your seal from your birthday topper, the back and front. Well, I did not remove the back of this one. Candle is very important so that your client can blow their candles. So here again I'm using the oil to remove the cornstarch stain from this very one that I did. So the method is the same. Use a clean brush or a clean foam to dust off your cornstarch from your cake if you don't have a steamer. But if you have a steamer, you don't need all that. Please, if at this point you've not subscribed to my channel, you're seeing my video for the first time, please kindly subscribe, comment, like and share. Let us know where you're watching us from and we will send you a hug in our next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.